You got to get this. Healing is so much a part of who God is that it's part of his name. God's name is Jehovah Rapha, the God who heals. It goes all the way back to the beginning. In Exodus 15:26, God says, if you listen carefully to the Lord your God and do what he considers right, then his name is I am the Lord who heals you. He's saying, I am Jehovah Rapha. And our God is a healing God. And so what happens when we do what he considers right, not what we think is right, when we do what he considers right, not what our mama tells us what's right, our grandmama tells us what's right, when we do what he considers what's right, not what our teachers tell us was right, when we do what he considers is right, healing can be ours. You're saying, Randy, what does God consider right? We've talked about a bunch, but please don't miss the first step. You want to walk out of here today with healing in your heart? The first step is in Proverbs 28:13. It says, people who conceal their sins will not prosper. Some of you walk in here and you're doing your best to act like everything's okay, and you know it's not. You put on this show on Facebook and Instagram that, oh, your marriage is perfect, your kids are perfect, everything's perfect. And you know it's not. God knows it's not. And by the way, people know it's not. But people who conceal their sins will not prosper, but if they confess and turn from them, they will receive mercy. You see, right now, some of you are wanting to turn from your sin. Great. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you're saying, Randy, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to be that way anymore. But please don't miss the first step. You've got to confess your sin to God. You've got to say, God, I admit that what I have done is wrong. Not only that, we need to be like Nehemiah. We need to be like Isaiah. Nehemiah stood up and said, you know what, God, not only have I sinned, this community has sinned, but my parents have sinned, my grandparents have sinned, my greasy great-grandmama sinned. And God, I confess it. I am sorry. I was wrong. We need to be like Isaiah when he said, you know what, God, I am a sinful man living among sinful people with sinful lips, but I long to see the King in my life. See, healing is available. God does all the work, but it sure is hard on our ego. And if any of us today are tired of being broken, if we confess and turn and hate our sin, then healing can be ours today.